PS5 update. First big update that the PlayStation 5 has received. So let's run down the line. This is from the PlayStation blog. So I'm just going to run through these as they list them. The first thing here is PS5 storage expansion and management, people. Basically, now you could actually store PS5 games onto external hard drives. Can't play them off externals, but you can store them on externals. So what do you guys think about that? Rico, why don't you go first, man?
I would say, first of all, you guys can hear me, right?
I hear you now.
Yep. Okay, cool. No, I think it's good for anyone that they have a data cap and whatnot.
Yeah.
So they can obviously download some of their big games like the Call of Duties and whatnot, and let's say a game just came out and they want to play it, and they could move the Call of Duty to those externals and then play the new game and then swap them back without having to use their internet. I think that's probably the biggest pro to that for those people.
Yeah. All right. What about the rest of you guys?
So you can store PS5 games as cold storage, but you can't actually use it until you transfer it into the main SSD drive, right? Is that
into the PlayStation 5? Yes.
Yeah, and you can't download it to the external. It has to first be on your SSD, then moved over. So you can't just when I go to download, set it to go into storage and play with it whenever you feel like it. It has to first be on your SSD, then moved from that.
Oh, that's weird.
Let me bust out a Brian.
Uh-oh.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds dumb.
Yeah,
why? There's no logical sense why you can't download a PS5 game directly into any external drive, let alone the internal SSD. That is freaking
y'all really think
weird.
it's that bad?
Yes, it's like, wait, I'm having space issues, so let me download this game to store it on my internal SSD. Oh wait, I gotta delete another game in my internal so I can.
Or you can move, or one of those internal games you can put that on there as well. You don't have to delete that.
You gotta do the puzzle game. You gotta move the puzzle game. Move one up, move it to the right, then move the other piece to the left.
I understand the ability to move it directly to the internal is something they should definitely take into consideration, but I don't think it's that bad.
Oh, it's horrible. I mean, coming from it's something that's not hard to code.
I know. I'm just saying.
How does the Xbox One do it? Does it do it for the Xbox?
I don't use external hard drives for that, so I wouldn't know. It's. I mean,
if anybody in the chat, if you have an Xbox Series X, is that a thing that do you get an option to download your game?
Doesn't everybody on this show have an Xbox Series X?
No, it's just me and
don't
Brett.
Oh, nobody except Brett. Oh, and Brett's not on. Damn it!
Yeah, me. Well, I mean, you look at my screen here.
Well,
right behind One Punch Man.
How come you? Oh, it's like how come you don't know? Oh, wait, because you don't have enough games that you need to move over on. That's an external.
Oh man, Valley is not following us on Twitch. Thank you, sir. Valley, that's my homie, man. What's up, brother? Good stuff. Yo, Brett. No Brett tonight, man. So Rico, the reason, I mean, I think it's pretty bad. I mean, but the reason why I even think it's worse is because I was already like being like, wait, so the internal SSD, the whole reason why you have an internal, NVMe SSD 4.0 is so you can play games and expand your storage. Oh, but it turns out you can't play your games. You can only store them. And I'm like, oh man. And then I was like, on top of that, you can only transfer your games if you transfer it first to your internal. I'm like, man, how many hoops, man? Like this should have been available since day one. I just don't get, they weren't ready, I guess. And it's for those people that, and I'm lucky because, I think we're all lucky because there's not that many games to play on PS5 to justify all that storage space. But man, when games eventually come out in like 2 or 3 years from now, it's gonna be bullshit.
Are you mad for the future?
I'm mad for the future, man. Future Carlos is pissed.
Sounds like President Carlos is pissed too.
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel my pain, man. You know, time is only time. Like, there's no time, man. The future, the present, the past, it's all one timeline, man.
Time compression. Okay, we going into Final Fantasy VIII shit.
We're all babies, man. We're all babies.
I don't really have anything to add. I don't care. To be honest, like, whatever.
Yeah, me neither. I beat my games. I delete.
You know, I'm only
Delete
annoyed
your
that
shit. You know.
they didn't add the option to back up your saves to USB yet or external PS5 saves. I don't understand why that's hard.
I thought that was already available.
No, you can back up PS4 saves. You can copy them to USB or external, but PS5 saves you can only upload to the cloud.
Oh, and you know why, Chris? I think I know why. Because they still haven't figured out, or actually, I don't think
It's something for how to get save files to work. PS4 to PS5. They're leaving it up to developers to do that shit, which is why everyone's having all these issues, like with all the stuff that I've had, because they can't do it. Yeah, how does it not just see that you have a save file? I'm like, yeah, let's use that. No, you can't.
Yeah. Spider-Man. Oh man, so I'm gonna go on a rant. Fucking Spider-Man.
Got something controversial to say.
I got something controversial to say. So I wanted to play Spider-Man, and I'm like, Tony's like, hey, you can get the platinum if you got the you can double dip. I'm like, all right, bet. So I'm like, let me download my save from Spider-Man. Put it. I downloaded Spider-Man Remastered, so I'm just gonna download my save, play the game, and be done. Nope. I had to download the game. Had to download the PS4 version of Spider-Man in my PS5 so I can transfer the save into the PS5. And then I had to play it. I'm like, what? This is so inefficient. It doesn't make any sense. And Chris, the reason why they're doing that, and I don't know if anybody knows this. I mean, everyone knows this because Hip Hop Gamer made it famous.
Yeah,
is the save wizard shit. So PS4, you can copy your saves into your USB thumb drives, and those things can get altered to have cheat codes. So I think PlayStation 5, what they're doing is they're not even letting you the ability to put them on your USB, so they won't get altered by these third-party companies that do cheats on them and sell them.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah, I think so too.
Well, it's ridiculous because it's penalizing people who just want to back up saves. All I want to do is back up my PS5 locally because that would be faster than trying to upload everything to the plus cloud storage, right? So I get penalized because somebody wants to use Save Wizard.
Blame Hip Hop Gamer.
That's how. So apparently, remember that was the whole reason why, at least for the longest time, from Microsoft, that you couldn't send gifts, digital purchases, because they said some people would screw up and then want to do callbacks on it, like, oh, I accidentally clicked that, and I'm sorry, I'm dumb, I didn't know that I was doing an actual purchase. So then they said that's why they disabled it. But they came back years later, but they had that feature on the 360, and they said that was their reason of why they removed it. That some people were dumb when accidentally making purchases and buying games for their friends.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep, that sounds about right. My thoughts on this is I'm kind of with Tony. I kind of don't care. I do see that it is quite cumbersome. That you'd have to, like, if you just want download games, you have to put them on your PS5 first and then on the external drive. That seems a bit weird. It'd make more sense if you could just say, hey, put straight on the backup drive. End of story. But I don't know.
I guess they assume you downloading it means you're probably going to play it right now.
Or why don't they just encrypt it then? If that's the problem, if that's the issue, like, just put something that you encrypt the backup when it goes to the USB drive, so it can't be read by something like Save Wizard. You can't just dump it on a PC and read it.
Well, I guess the thing is, it is encrypted, and that Save Wizard thing, it decrypts it. I guess they're just not good at encryption or something. Because I mean, you can download a PS4 save and open it on a text editor, and it won't make any sense.
Right. So get better encryption.
Yeah.
Again,
I mean,
Jim Ryan? Why are you so stupid? Why is it?
Man, it's only a matter of time. You could get better encryption. Hackers are always going to fucking eventually break through.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next thing on the agenda here. All right, new social features for PS4, PS5 consoles. The first one here is cross-gen SharePlay. So now, for those who don't know, if you are on PS5, you could not SharePlay with someone on PS4. Now you can, which is pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's good. That's very good.
That should have been there since day one. I don't understand why.
A lot of these things should have been there day one, bro.
Stupid shit. That's still shit. How come we still can't just hold the PlayStation home button just to do the shit down? What happened to all the folders? That was a feature that
they'll come back.
Wanted.
Adam, I tell myself that every fucking time I turn this shit on. Every time I'm done, we were playing a long fucking 4-hour marathon of Monster Hunter. I'm like, all right, guys, catch you guys later. Hold the fucking PlayStation button. Nothing fucking happens, and it pisses me off every fucking time.
I can't do that shit every time I go to shut the shit down. I'm like, my button's broken. My controller's broken.
Holding down the PlayStation button does do something. It just doesn't do what you want.
Exactly. It does another bullshit, which makes me think my controller's broken. Because I'm like, yo, it's all fucked up. It's opening up a different menu at the bottom. I don't need that menu. I need the quick shutdown menu.
Instead of holding the PS button, you just press the PS button, the quick menu.
Yeah, and then scroll all the way to the right. Then click another button and then scroll up. Nah, fucking bullshit. Go into the options. Give me another option to revert back to use that button to revert back to the way it was on PS4. That's all. That's all. It doesn't have to be for everybody. Give me options. You don't have to just flip the switch and be like, nope, all right, then if no one wants a new one. Now, I'm sure people want the new one. I want the old one. I'm glad they shut off HDR. See, it wasn't just me. That's another feature.
Yeah, we're going to get into that when we get to it. One interesting thing here is so a PS4 person can play a PS5 game with this.
Yes. Oh, so they can control the other person.
It's remote. Yeah, it's remote. That's the whole thing with it.
That's pretty sick.
Pretty cool. I mean, there's only like two actual PS5 games, but hey, there you go.
Right. Here's the thing: like it's actually a really good way to sell it to other people that want that are thinking about getting the console, right? You know, if you're playing like, oh man, I want to play that new what's it game? Let's on the PlayStation 5, so you can play a couple of seconds and so that's cool.
Real quick, sorry, Adam. Real quick, just imagine it's like they share play Sackboy. I mean, not Sackboy, fucking Astrobot. It's like, yo, what the hell's everyone talking about? This game sucks.
How many of the things will come over for a game like Astro's Playroom? Maybe some of the noises and stuff like that through the controller, but maybe not everything.
I was just about to say, I was just about to say, like, so Sony allowed people to play PS5 games with the DualShock 4.
Here we go.
Come on, like,
and what I want to know is because
it is hard. It's very difficult for me to say, not to say I told you so, because I'm waiting for them to like just officially say it. But this is as close to I can get to I told you so as I can. That the whole you can't play PS5 games with the DualShock is absolutely bullshit.
Adam, what were you saying, man?
Yeah, if you, because I used to do that all the time. Do shit play with my brother. We flip back and forth, and when you do that, if you don't own the game, it pops up a card like on your screen. It's like, hey, click here to buy. So how does it do that if you're playing it from a PS5? Do you see the same just to download to go buy it on the PS4 version, or does it say, oh,
if there is no PS4 version?
You need to get if there is no PS4 version of a game. Now we're just talking about the Astrobot, but let's say if it's a Spider-Man or something.
What about Demon Souls? That's
a Demon Souls. Yeah. There you go. So does it give you a button to like I don't know? There is no. Is there a web browser? I don't remember. I don't think there is. Right?
I don't know.
PS5 does it?
There's a web browser.
It's not going to take you to go and buy it, right? It's not going to say here, click here to go pre-order a PS5. You can't get one anyway, but still, go ahead, try, click this button and see where that goes. I'm just wondering what kind of card they show. If maybe they don't get anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll be interested, but it's good that they have that. The other thing here is request to join game session. What is this? I'm just going to read because I don't even know what the fuck that means. A selection of your friends' joinable game sessions will now appear on both PS5 and PS4 consoles, allowing for more gameplay opportunities together. The request to join option also serves as a shortcut to sending a game invite, reducing the time it takes for you to get into games with friends. Through the privacy settings menu, you can modify who can interact with you through parties, games, and messages. Okay, what does that mean? I read the shit. I don't know what the fuck I just read.
Somebody trying to join your private session? It's a
chat feature. Nobody knows. I read this shit. I'm like, I read it. I don't know what the fuck I just read. All right, whatever. We'll skip it. Even Rico, can you explain that? You're Mr. PlayStation.
We don't use it. We don't know.
It's more so like, let's say you're playing a game of like Monster Hunter, and I wanted to join you.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for you to send me the invite. It's basically me sending you a request to send an invite to me.
Oh, okay, so that's like cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. That's good. I like that. Okay, next thing here, enhanced control and personalization options for PS5 consoles. The game base, our favorite thing, the game base, has been improved for quicker access to important content and features, but not turning off the system. You can now easily switch between parties and friends to start chatting with your existing parties or see what each of your online friends is up to. That's bullshit. It's just as slow as ever, man. In addition, you can turn off notifications on or off for each of the parties. That's good. But it's still just as slow as ever, man. Fuck out of here with that.
You think so?
Yeah, totally. It's like this thing was not snappy at all. I downloaded the thing just to look around. I'm like, this is as clunky as ever, you know?
Wait, downloaded what thing?
I downloaded the update. I downloaded the update, installed it, you know, just to see how different it was, and nothing really seemed that different to me.
Well, basically what that is when you press the PS button and go to that section, the first list would show your parties, and then you keep on scrolling down, and then it will show your friends.
Yeah.
They basically split it into two different things. If you look at that screenshot, it says R1 to switch tabs.
Yeah.
So the left tab is, specifically for the parties that you're a part of, and then the right side is your friends list.
Oh shit! So okay, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, so you don't have to because I remember when I'm trying to just look at my friends list, I will have to see all of my parties before going down to see my friends. So I thought that was. Okay,
that's good. But I was just commenting on the speed of it. It's still just as slow, you know.
I thought it was slow the first time I did it, but every time I did it after that, it was pretty fast. Yeah. So maybe you'll have to come back and see if
I'm just talking about just pulling up the game base in general and scrolling.
Oh yeah, I don't go to the game base. This right here basically eliminates the reason to even go to the game base now that they have the friends. Just pressing R1 and seeing all of the friends on that side.
But don't you have to go to game base to see your friends?
No. If you're talking about that entire page of game base, no, you don't.
So how would you see friends?
Do it right now. You just press the fucking PS button. And right where it shows the where's my controller?
I wish we could share screen right now.
Man, you can't share. She can't show us that.
Yeah, when you press the PlayStation. Yeah, when you press the PS button, it's like the fourth icon to the left.
That's still the game base.
Yeah, that's still the game base.
I still have to go into it then. That's what I'm saying.
No, there's two different game bases we're talking about though.
I know, but Riku, you're not understanding my point. There's still a game base I need to go into. That's my point. I don't want to do that.
It's a quick menu. You hold the button down and then you just see your friends list pop up.
That's it. I don't want to go to the game base. That's what I'm saying. I don't want the game base. That's what I'm saying. It's still there.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll just list this shit. Improve game base. Disable game chat and adjust players' volume. So you could, just like Discord, basically adjust people's individual volume. That's good. Because everybody has different mics.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Game update preload. Let me read this one because I didn't understand what that meant. Once it's enabled by developers, okay, so I guess it's per title. Title updates for games will pre-download to your console if the automatic update setting is enabled and your console is on or is in rest mode. This will let you start playing the latest version of a game immediately after the update's release. Isn't that already a thing?
No.
It was a thing on the PS4.
Yeah, it was, okay, PS4, that's what it was, Brian. It was a thing on the PS4. I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? We had that shit already.
Yeah, as soon as and the crazy thing is, as soon as at least mine, anybody here that have a bunch of games on an external does the same shit. So here it is, I turn it on, and then I just see my list, my download list just expand to all these fucking updates. And it's like throughout my whole PlayStation, could be over now, and I just hear bling bling, it's downloading, a new one's installing, bling bling. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah. All right, so that's a good one. Okay, hold on. What's this? Customized game library. With the ability to hide games from view, it's now easier to find content and personalize your view of your game library. All right. Screen zoom. You could adjust the magnification of the screen to suit your preference from the settings menu. All right. Here we go, Riku. This is the one I'm excited about, man. New trophy settings and stats screen. So I'll read it what it says here. The level of trophies that result in an automatic capture of a screenshot or video clip can now be customized. You can see you can see who the fuck wrote this shit. Basically, what it points out is like before, when you got a trophy, if you had it enabled, it would take a screenshot of every trophy, right? I disabled it. I'm like, this is fucking stupid. But now you can customize it. So if you just want gold, it'll take a screenshot of that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just set it purely for platinums. That's fucking cool, you know?
Also, the fun thing about that is also a feature that's now available on PlayStation 4 as well.
Interesting. So that's good.